All right, everyone, let's talk about this other trade, a 4-week investment in Regeneron. For those of you who live in the United States, or even if you don't, if you knew that in 1 month you could make 20% on your investment from a single trade, what would that change in your life? I want you to think about that. You know why? Because 20% anywhere in the world is more than the annual return on fixed income, no matter where you live. Now, when we're talking about 20% in dollars in the US, this, everyone, is more than 5 years of fixed income returns in 1 month. That is the power of buying and selling stocks at the right time. Obviously, you're not going to put all your money into a single trade. You're going to take your money, split it up across several trades, and then you'll get 5% here, 10 there, 20 here, 2 there, and that whole pot is what will make you grow financially in your life. And you can do what I'm about to explain to you now without it disrupting your day-to-day life. You know why? Because look, this entry point happened on October 27th. Today is November 28th. After the purchase, nothing needed to be done until today. So 4 weeks, easy, relaxed. And why did we get the timing right? That's what I want to explain to them. And also how you can get the timing right along with us. Take a look. We're talking about a pharmaceutical company called Regeneron. Basically, it's a company that from May of 2021 to August of 2024 went up 130%. And then it was up there. It went up to $1,200. It made an enormous downward movement, causing its shares to fall to $500. Look at how much it plummeted. The same way it went up, which took basically 3.5 years to go up, it fell in just 8 months. But then it fell and became relatively cheap. When it got relatively cheap, investors took the opportunity to buy. And that's when we identified the opportunity. That's when we said, man, people are buying Regeneron, and we're going to ride this wave with them. Basically, this opportunity was shared with our clients. We have a club where we show these opportunities. And in 4 weeks, it went up 21%, or more precisely, $141. And I'm closing out the position right now with a $130 profit, 20% on top of the invested amount. Isn't that wonderful? That's what I'm going to show you here. So after a big drop, we identified that it had gotten cheap, and that's the key, folks. It wasn't cheap here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, or here. I know many people might look at this and say, well, it's easy to say that now. No, we do this daily. And we identify opportunities when they are cheap. So it was cheap here, and we bought it, and in 1 month, a 20% gain, okay? So we bought it here at $651. How much did we buy? We bought 36 shares at $651.80. I invested $23,464.80. Okay, and boom, I bought it right here. A week went by, I did nothing. The second week, I didn't do anything either. I just let it appreciate. The third week, same thing. And now, for me, 20% in 1 month is an excellent return. And do you know what profit those same 36 shares gave me? $130. So my $23,464 yielded $4,680. 20% in 1 month. Anyway, I don't know what part of the world you live in. Here in our club, we already have people from 11 different countries, from all continents. But I know that 20% in 1 month is a huge profit in any country you might be in. And that's what happened. All of this was communicated to our clients. All of this was monitored week by week in a relaxed way. And we took advantage of this opportunity here. Now, I want you to tell me, What would change in your life with a gain of 20% in 1 month, right? If you invested, how much? What would change in your financial future with a gain like this? So, do these moments appear every day? No, they appear at opportune times. But we follow the market every day to be able to spot these opportune moments and share them with you. And that's how we're able to execute this type of trade and make a lot of money for ourselves. All right? So basically, this is the explanation of why we bought Reg, because we identified that a significant financial volume from buyers all over the world was interested in buying it in the week of the 24th, October 27th, and in no other week like it, just that week. And so we took advantage and made money with this rise that the stock had with due to all this buying pressure. Fantastic, isn't it? You know what the coolest part is? It's that these people who follow us, who are our clients from all these countries around the world, they all have their own professions. They all have a daily life that's, let's say, hectic. And opportunities like this allow them to have a second source of income. Because here on October 27th, basically the only thing they needed to do was click here, enter REGN, the number of shares, and buy on their cell phone. And then they go on with their life, work wherever they want, do what they have to do. 4 weeks later, I'm going to sell and take this profit. Basically, this is how we are helping hundreds of people around the world to identify moments like this and also have a second source of income. All right? If you like this lesson, if you like this content, subscribe to our page, turn on notifications, because we have lessons like this every day here with us. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.